Is North Carolina's flag bad? It's been around since 1885. It's not awful, but it's not memorable either. So what do you do about that? Anything? Yesterday at lunch, I did a totally normal thing. I watched two North Carolina State students launch into a well-researched and passionate argument about why the state flag is sort of bad and why we should get a new one. I'm not being mean here. This was normal for me. It was also extremely relevant to my interests. I can genuinely say I had not thought much about the flag before then. I mean, I see it quite a bit, but it sort of floats in and out of my consciousness. As in, it's not bad, but it's not great. It just sort of is. Adam whoever and Wyatt whoever have given the state flag a lot of thought. Yesterday, the state archives had them give an online presentation about why the flag is so meh and what they plan to do about it. To start at the very beginning, most states didn't have an official flag before the Civil War. It was only a month after North Carolina joined the Confederacy that it came up with its first flag. One original proposal called for a blue field with a white Varion and a star, encircling which shall be the words Surgit Astrum, May 20th, 1775. That's Latin for a star rises. Okay, dude. The general design looks like the flag of today, except that the colors are in the wrong place, and both of the dates on it contain May 20th. The first, 1775, was the date that North Carolinians declared their independence from Britain. The second, 1861, was the date that North Carolina seceded from the Union. That flag sort of existed, but wasn't much of a thing. That is, until 1885. In my research, I found that a former Confederate soldier who, for a time, owned what named Johnstone Jones, introduced a bill that created the current flag. The People's Press of Salem proclaimed it to be a piece of foolishness. The Raleigh News and Observer said that the old flag was just fine, and we see no reason for changing it. Most people didn't seem to care. The bill passed in March of 1885 with fairly little debate or fanfare. That flag is basically the same one we use today, with a twist. Adam and Wyatt noticed that the state actually changed the flag in 1991. Seemed everybody missed this, including me. In that year, a new law explicitly banned commas in the two dates on the flag, which since 1885 have been the signing dates of the 1775 Mecklenburg Declaration of Independence, which nobody's ever found, and the 1776 Halifax Resolves, definitely real, but from a smaller media market, so people don't talk about it as much. Lawmakers also made the blue part bigger, so the letters are easier to read. So let that be some trivia for you. Pre-1991 North Carolina flags may have commas. Post-1991 flags, the new Coke of state banners, do not. It's actually kind of crazy. But Adam and Wyatt went on to mention that any text in flags is bad. Flags are supposed to be seen from a distance while flapping in the wind, which makes it hard to read words on them. In fact, the goal of any flag, they say, is to be uncomplicated. Vexillologists, people who study flags, often adhere to 5 principles of flag design, as stated on their National Association's website. Number 1. Keep it simple. The flag should be simple so that a child can draw it from memory. 2. Use meaningful symbolism. The flag's images, colors, or patterns should relate to what it symbolizes. 3. Use 2 or 3 basic colors. Limit the number of colors on the flag to 3, which contrast well and cover the standard color set. 4. No lettering or seals. Never use writing of any kind or an organization's seal. 5. Be distinctive or be related. Avoid duplicating other flags, but use similarities to show connections. Dude, what?